Welcome back to the Willis Podcast. How you guys doing, ladies and gentlemen? Just wanted to give you the, the beautiful little merchandise I got going on right now. It's a dope ass. I like to keep the color, you know what I'm saying? I like the color. I like to keep it original, so you know what I'm saying? I just had to rock this tonight, you know what I'm saying? How you doing? I appreciate you guys. Oh man, let me get my little stuff, let me get my little shit off, you know what I'm saying? First of all, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for uh tuning into the Wilderness Podcast. I'm so appreciative. I got to tell you about the day I had today. It was actually a good day, so I'm not gonna tell you it was bad. It was a good day. It was a great day. But first of all, let me get my design on. Let me get my colors. Let me get my stuff out here, chill like I like it. Let me get that done real quick. All right, all right. Now I'm feeling like myself. All right, all right, all right. Now we feel good. We feel good about ourselves. Mm. First of all, I like to tell you, I had a pretty damn good day today, and all thanks to Gwinnett County School System, my child. The school systems in my child. So check this out, man. It was it was a cool day. We got to see a lot of unity. We got to see a lot of cosplay. We got to see a lot of got to connect with some real people though. Seriously. Oh, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in Stone Mountain today, but it was dope. It was cool. It was a great day to experience the cosplay of the Native Americans. It's good stuff because they have been here a while and they do have an impact. But the impact was just, some were cool and some were diabolical, like the ones that try to attack me every day on my podcast, acting like I don't tell the truth. But let me tell you how good today was for you, diabolical bastards. It was quite revealing and truthful, by the way. See, when you have the education and the knowledge and the understanding, guess what you're able to do? Share real information, share real ancestral stories and what things mean and how they come about. See, what I'm wearing right now, this is from the Inca people. Access Maya, the Inca people. Real Inca. He knew me, gave each other a hug, knew who I was, knew my phenotype. And this was the first time that I've ever purely been around or been to a powwow. It was so close, I said, why not? And it was at my daughter's school, or the school system sponsored it. So I said, hey, I'm an active father as well. So it was nothing for me to check it out and see what was going on and how it was going to play out. So went down there, knew what was real, what was not, and they did too. They even the dance that was done today, pretty much said it's the white man dance. It's the one that they gave to us. They specifically know who they are. They do. They called it the white man dance, so they know. That's the beautiful part about it. It was very humbling for them to know when they saw an American Indian. It was so much praise and reverence given to me, and love and appreciation, and even I even got one card. My guy here, the designer, I want his blank is a guy. He's I'm gonna show you Tommy Bullet. Tommy Bullet. He has that bear clan phenotype of the Siberian and indigenous mix that was here. He still have his light color copper, but he is a blend. He is a mix, and he knows it. I said, "Do you have indigenous ancestors?" "Yes, I do. They look like you." He said, "Look at you. You still have you have everything." So we had a wonderful exchange about my people, also the Powhatan and the Pamunkey, coming out of North Carolina. My grandmother told me, he said, "So you've been knowing hey, yeah, I've been knowing this my whole life." I'm the one that got it misconstrued when I thought I was being fresh. But no, I got checked. That's how that goes. When your elders check you, you fall in line. And you have to embrace it at that point because it's nothing to be ashamed of to be an indigenous American. And you don't have to listen to nobody else tell you when the ones that tell you who you came before tell you, yes, you came before me. Checkmate, you little old turds. I always think somebody playing with y'all or think somebody that got to play with you. When you go step to somebody's face at their own event and they tell you, yes, I know who you are, guess what? You humble yourself and say, I appreciate you for that. There's peace. But when you want to come up here with your bullshit talk, saying that what I'm saying and what I know about myself, because my position in time supersedes you on these lands, you have a problem with that. You should drop it. It's not worth it for you. You're going to look bad and terrible. I have entirely too much proof and entirely too much facial features, phenotype, blood, and ancestry to even deal with people like you. I'm going to show you one day, but I don't have to show or prove. People that know me know I'm telling the truth. You see the counts? You see the person that, the base is still growing, but I'm still the same. I'm still doing the same thing. And the only thing I can do is get better at delivery, but that takes time. People don't get to choose how far and how, you want to, run your space or your channel or your show. You just have to show and prove. I hope you understand. Shit, man, please. Nobody got time for people in there. And but I'm getting off track. I know, I'm sorry, I apologize. Let me get back to what went down today. So, again, from the Inca people, we had a great conversation about the Inca tribes, and then them not having no knowledge. We didn't exchange that much, but it was about the jury, and it was about the appreciation of the value of what it took to orchestrate and make, in craftsmanship, those type of things, and when you learn it from and understand, and even in the they knew they was put here to cosplay to make a space for themselves. See, but they know who their mothers and their fathers were. They know. See, they know their mothers and their fathers. They admit. They admit. And they also know and they remember in their homelands who were the icons. See, Siberians are very unique people. I respect you because you, at least the real ones, know where they are indigenous to and the role that they have played, because most of the vendors, they were not even, and I'm not talking about the people that put on the show. I'm not talking about the powwow folks put on the show. None of them folks. I ain't talking about none of them at all. I ain't even meet them. I was talking to and communicating with the vendors. The vendors that had great stories too. And that's why I felt at peace. There was no argument. When I stated my piece, oh, absolutely. Are you aware of the Aboriginal copper color? Yes, yes, yes. Oh man, there was peace. When I tell you, shout out to the piece that was distributed from the vendors, Stone Mountain. Those the lovely people. I bought a king size blanket. I bought this. Bought my wife a piece because it was the vendors. The vendors made the show for me. It was the interaction with the vendors. I had nothing to do with them people that was dancing, doing all, and then they actually my wife said it was kind of funny because they was being truthful about a lot of the aspects of it. So the powwow was actually telling truthful tales, or even the complexions. It was, I didn't expect that. I expected something totally different but I didn't ever prejudge. I never prejudged. I never thought it would be something. I just hear what other people say. And you see how I'm one of them type of people. I don't listen to other people. I had to see for myself. And to be quite honest with you, as an Aboriginal and as an American Indian, I did not feel out of place. I didn't feel unwelcome, unwanted. I didn't get treated bad, no way, kind of shape or fashion. If I ever said something like that, I would be lying to you. I would be lying to you because I'm not defending. I can't say anything bad because I was treated well. They treated everybody well. They gave some Caucasians some other kind of looks, but they when they saw my face and when they dealt with me, it was love, it was exchangeability, it was hugs, it was appreciation, it was honor, handshakes, it was stares, and gratitude. That's what I received. So when I hear you young, uh, unlearned, somewhere between wherever the hell you want to say you are, you should listen to your elders and you should know your stories because you don't. I do. That's the difference. My elders, they had no choice and they wanted us to keep our ingenuity. So they shared this. No, you don't get this. You're American. You're American Indian. They'll tell you Cherokee. They don't know the tribe. They don't remember. They know you're the nation you come from. But it's our job to understand. Yeah, you from the Pahat, the Pamunkey, the Nansima. You understand? The Choctaw, Chickasaw, Blackfoot, Creek, the Seminoles. You understand? Yamasee, Mississippians. Okay? Natchez, Southeast Indians. They made us free men. We weren't free men. We were the American Indians. Unified people. That's what made the second half of that terminology, the foundational Black Americans, when they started bringing Africans over here. Not so many came here. So I associate myself because of my ancestry specifically with American Indian. I don't have to do the FBA, but I would never hate on it. I can't hate on my brother. I can't hate on my family member. I told you that many times. So the whole pitting of Indians, American Indians, and a foundation of Black Americans is just simply foolish. That's a travesty to try to pit the same against the same. How? Ethnogenesis, ebb and flow of the copper color, melanated, complected people that exist here. Just because we understand the unity and likenesses, you couldn't tell us apart. But when you bring other tethers, you get to earn that name. You never call it that until you start behaving the way you fucking behave and acting the way you act, degrading, acting as if you never had your own goddamn ethnogenesis in your own goddamn homeland. Well, I tell you, you people can leave a whole lot of shit out because you sure like to pick and choose. That's cognitive dissonance. That's picking and choosing. That's choosing a point in time where you choose to operate, where you can avoid what happened previously and think that you can dictate the future. Wrong, wrong, bad play. I didn't experience that today, by the way. Oh man, let me get into some books. I love book shares. Oh man, let's get into some shit. Oh, we're gonna get into this. Some conversations with Sam Bowes. And by the way, this is Dr. Claude Anderson. More dirty little secrets about Black history and heroes and other troublemakers, Volume 2. Conservatives and Sam Bowes. Negroes are docile and forgiving. They love their white masters better than they love themselves. A white preacher. Many fact. In 1676, a faithful black slave named Jethro saved the lives of the whites in the town of Tanton, Massachusetts, by warning them of an attack of a chief king, Philip, and his Indian tribe. In 1710, the governor of Virginia freed Negro Willis a slave for exporting a slave for exposing a slave revolt. Willis became the first slave to win freedom under a new meritorious manumission policy. Between 1710 and 1865, there were over 265 reported slave revolts. None of them succeeded because fellow slaves revealed that revolts to slave masters or white authorities. In 1822, Denmark Vesey planned an elaborate slave revolt in Charleston, South Carolina. Two black slaves betrayed him and were found poisoned to death a few days later. The foolish African king. Did you ever wonder why Arabs and European white collectives decided to venture into an unfamiliar continent of Africa and why they were so well received? Initially, gold was the biggest motivative factor. In 1350, sub-Saharan Africa had two-thirds of the world's gold supply. But it was Mansa Musa, the ninth king of Mali, who reigned from 1312 to 1337, who advertised Africa's gold supply, and threw the doors of the Malian Empire wide open. He invited the world to come to take whatever resources Africa and Musa's political and religious naivety set on the stage to provide the entry of the economic and religious invasion of Africa, and well as the commercial enslavement of African blacks. When Mansa Musa became king of the Malian Empire, the people were rich in spirit and material wealth. They were unified in the culture and religion, and most importantly, they were feared and respected by other nations. But Mansa Musa wanted international recognition and commercial acceptance from Arabs, European nations, even though he was not a Muslim. He organized a lavish promotional pilgrimage to Mecca. Musa encountered over 60,000 people and 80 camels, landed with gold and threw gold and spectaculars to every city and route of conviction. Arabs in Mali streets were paid with gold. Musa promoted and succeeded as well that of 1375. The first European map labeled Musa the King of Gold and showed Mali as a thriving international trading market. The Arab nations were so impressed with Musa that they began migrating to sub-Saharan Africa in search of the three G's: gold, glory, God, gold, and glory. The Malian Empire, an Arab nation, nationalist, international trade partnership based upon the willingness of Chief Musa and the administrators to convert the ancestral worship of the Islamic Empire. Islam allowed the Arabs to stick the camel toe inside the African's tent. Without 2 generations, Arab immigrations used Islam to invade the birth of Africa and seize control of Mali's material resources, economy, educational institutions, and cultural heritage. After Arabs caused the fall of Timbuktu, they used the mosque and established Islam as official as required religion. When scholars and historians describe Mansa Musa's administration, they established a myth. The Arabs and the Islamic religion benefited African blacks. However, the benefit was for the Arabs. And without a short period of time, the Arabs discovered black gold, African slaves, which had a greater market value than yellow metal gold. The Gold Coast of Africa was named not after the metal gold, but after the black gold. You always got to give a good passage from good old Dr. Claude Anderson. Uh, and Brad Anderson, I think this is one of his little kids, grandsons or something. But anyway, check it out, y'all. When you're dealing with the aspects of other people's and what you have, you understand how that. I had to give you a parable. What I experienced today and what also happened in Africa. See, the Arab is the cosplaying of the god African. You get my point? Oh, CosplaynStunt, the POW Wow, Stone Mountain, Georgia CosplaynStunt. It was a fun day. It was a day of unity. I didn't start no shit. I just had to go and just stake my claim, let you know who I am too, so that you absolutely know. But I got no pushback. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing but love. I was grateful. That's gratitude. That's appreciation for humanity, as a matter of fact. It was God. It was the United Nations in Stone Mountain today. Can you imagine that? The United Nations. No number dominated today. No number of whites, no number of blacks, or anything in between. It's the United Nations right here on the soil here of the indigenous Cherokee Nation, right here in Georgia, Stone Mountain. I can't tell you it was a bad day. It was a beautiful day. Open minds, open souls, a lot of beautiful people, a lot of ugly people, but beautiful in spirit. A lot of beautiful in spirit people. I just like to make jokes. Don't be so, get your panties in a bunch, you assholes. Listen, I, my daughter, my wife, the family, us was able to experience something that new, interesting, and pretty cool. It was cool how not necessarily the event, but the actual presence of that many people having such a tremendous time actually learning and interacting, and then even when you see the men dancing, you got to see. I got to see the little black boys with the rhythm. Yeah, yeah, you know, see little aboriginals with the rhythm and everything, just getting into it because it was the, you know, that's their homeland, right? Yeah, you know, they felt. So I won't tell you that was not a spiritual presence, and what the unified equation of what unity can do. It was no mess going on. It wasn't no. It was people really unified and really practicing uh, some really you know, unity. You can't ever talk negative or be bad or go against unity. I think that's bad energy when you do that. I think it's ugly. Um, you know, you can tell the truth and still enjoy yourself and embrace and be in the company of other people and practice, you know, some togetherness. That's healthy for the soul. And I will be doing another show tonight, maybe, but I just thought I would let you know that today, unity amongst a great deal of people that had a lot of smiles and stories and I forgot. Oh man, I cannot forget about ladies today. Let me tell you. So I was telling, you know, I have my golden girls, right? My old lady gang. They came to see me today. We talking, having fun, and we just have sharing stories. And shout out to my girls. Y'all know y'all my golden girls. Y'all beautiful Aboriginal, gorgeous ladies. Man, I had so much fun with those beautiful ladies. Man, they have the color complexion, Aboriginals, all shades, all beautiful shades and sizes. They were so, man, some beautiful ladies, and they probably like late 50s, 60s, somewhere around there. You know, still able to get out and move, and just a great group of girls, a great group of ladies, wonderful, beautiful queens. I just wanted to give y'all a shout out and thank y'all for subscribing to my podcast. I took pictures with y'all today. It was a fun time. They said they learned a lot, so I told them I'll do the show tonight. And well, here I am, you beautiful ladies. You beautiful ladies. We had a great time today. So I might be doing a show later, but thank y'all for tuning in. It was like I say, unity is a gift. When you can have unity with damn the United Nations that's existing, you know, in your surrounding areas, and you participate in those things, it takes that hate out your heart a little bit, huh? Yeah. So ain't nothing wrong with dealing with people straight up, because when they love you, it may change their mind, it changes their aspects. You know what I'm saying? So Always be who you are. Always know who you are. Always stand on your shit on 1,100. Exchange with people, love people, but be you. Don't change. Check it out. It's the end of the show tonight. It's Will's podcast. I might do another show later. But I gotta chill out, handle some business, talk to some people, just chill out a little bit more. But I had to get that out the way. I had to get that show done. I appreciate y'all. Thank you again. Share, love, like, subscribe. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day for me. I'll be broadcasting on our platforms with my stuff. Yeah, it's coming. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a big day. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Keep sharing, keep loving, keep watching, keep subscribing. And always remember, oh yeah, the will is go. Stay tight, stay right minded, stay unified. Be peace for the people.